back with another one. We're going to start off again, like we always do, by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Double honors unto the elders and elder apostles of GMS that teach well and that rule well, and to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, doing this work in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to you and you alone. Lots going on, but guess what? Everything that's going on, we already prophesied it. So really and truly, that was to your death and destruction, or that was to your calamity. Whatever it is that you people never took heed of, that's what's going to bring forth your destruction. You never took heed when we told you don't take certain things in your body. And then when that finally came and they shut the whole world down, you people were caught off guard. The same thing's going to happen again now. We're warning you people of what? Of the MOTB. Once the whole world shuts down again and you people are forced to make the choice between freedom, quote unquote, liberty, quote unquote, or safety. They're going to tell you, oh, we have to do this because of safety. We have to do this because we're under attack. We're under attack from China. We're under attack from Russia. However, they're going to sell it to you. You people are going to buy into the lie. They're buying into the propaganda. Just like 4 or 5 years ago, the only thing that was on your TV was propaganda. Your favorite stars, your favorite entertainers, your politicians, they were all on the news telling you to go and do what? To do one thing. And that one thing ended up to be the last time you saw your family member, your mom, your dad, your cousin, your uncle, and now they're gone. They're in the spiritual world because that's their judgment, man. Right? Somebody get Isaiah 58 and 1.
Let me get this quick. Oh.
I want to start with Isaiah 58 and I want 2 Ezra 13 and 1 as well.
Isaiah 58 and 1. Speak thou, cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
And that's why the majority of you people think that we're ignorant. You think that we're ignorant because we're out here shouting. But we're not just shouting because we're angry. We're shouting the truth. When you shout the truth, really and truly, you're supposed to be in what? You're supposed to be in the spirit. The spirit is what has us speaking passionately or speaking boldly. And we're not just yelling because we're irate. We're not just yelling because we're mad or you people can trigger us. No, we're yelling because we're in the spirit. And the spirit dictates us to what? To warn. When you warn somebody, you do it in a loud voice. Go ahead.
And show my people their transgression.
And we got to stop right there because that's specific. We're here to cast judgment on the whole world. But we're only here to really and truly correct, because the heathens can't be corrected. The Edomites can't be corrected. They're the wicked. The wicked is going to continue to be the wicked. We're here to address who? The Lord's people, the Israelites, starting with Judah. You so-called Negroes. Why does it start with you? Because you're the head tribe. That's why. There's no way around it. Right? Like the scripture says, we all come out of the waters of Judah. That's why we're going to praise Judah. Through who? Through Yahweh Shai. Through Yahweh. They're Judites. Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulon, Ephraim, the house of Ephraim, right? You got Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, right? Which is going into you so-called Native Americans, who are really and truly the aboriginals of these lands, right? Go ahead.
And the house of Jacob, their sin.
That's it. That's the only people who are here to really show, hey, this book pertains to you. Hey, you're in this predicament because of what you have done. Go ahead.
Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways.
Keep going.
As a nation that did righteousness and forsake not the ordinances of their power.
Keep going.
They ask of me the ordinance of justice. They take delight in approaching to Yahweh.
And the justice that you're going to get is not justice from this world. The justice we're going to get is in Revelation 13, 9, and 10. The justice we're going to get is in Numbers 33 and 35. Right? That's the justice we're going to get. It's called comeuppance, where we're actually going to do unto our enemies what they did unto us, which really and truly starts with what? It starts with slavery. That's true power. Nobody's going to have power until we have slaves, man. That's when the tables actually turn. Lamentations 4. When you go into Lamentations 4, it says that the cup is going to pass onto who? Onto Edom. So if you people are talking about justice, you don't know what justice is.
Mm-hmm.
Justice means to actually put your enemies beneath you. There's no way around it. Yeah, that was the point.
Second Ezra 13 and verse 1,
Yeah.
and it reads, and it came to pass after 7 days, I dream by night. Verse 2, and lo, there like
No, I'm sorry. Go to 12. I'm sorry.
12.
Read what 12 and 1 says.
Second Ezra 12 and 1,
I might be mistaken.
and it came to pass, whilst the lion spake these words unto the eagle,
No,
I
no. Go to 14. Let me see. Verse 13. Verse 13. Go to 15.
yeah.
To what? 15.
Second Ezra 15 verse 1, and it reads, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Yeah, that's what we're here to do. That's why you're a prophet. You're a prophet because you're going to say something before it happens, right? So once you say it, people are going to look at you like you're crazy because that whatever you're saying never came to pass yet. We're going to know if the prophets are real once their words start coming to pass. Read that again.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of the prophecy,
Yeah, that's it. Simple and plain. We're not here to debate. Keep going.
which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord Yahweh.
How would he do that? He's going to do that firstly through the Rakah Kodash that's given unto who? Unto our elders on down. You don't just get this just because the Most High is just going to wake you up like that. No, you have to be taught, right? You have to be sent a teacher, right? Because just like in the past, young men were under what? Governors and tutors. We represent your governor and your tutor. It doesn't mean that some of you younger brothers, a brother might come in under me or after me. That man might excel through the spirit of the Rakah Kodash. He might excel me, right? Go ahead.
Verse 2, and
Go ahead.
and cause it to be written in paper, for they are faithful in truth.
Yeah, keep going.
Verse 3, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
And we're in that time right now to where, we're going to be persecuted, but the Most High said, don't let that trouble you. Just keep pushing the word. We're just going to continue to push the word, no matter what the lay of the land is. Once they change, we change. Meaning that it's time for the famine of the word, meaning we can't say anything, say certain things. We're gonna be mindful of how we preach. This person's gonna mention these whole. Go ahead.
That speak against thee. Verse 4, for all the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness.
And that's the time we're living in. You people are living in the time of what? Of deletion, of great deletion. And it has to come to pass. So at the end of the day, all this trying to come together, all this trying to debate, you might be trying to debate with somebody that the Most High said, that person's going to die. So why would you debate with a fucking dead person? We're here to seek the living. That's who we're here to seek. The men who are actually alive. Go ahead.
Verse 5, behold, say the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
That's it. Yeah. Prophets of doom and gloom. I'm sorry. Right? Prophets of doom. I wish I had a better report. Right? But there is no better report. This is the report. On what? On Babylon. Babylon the Great. And you people have to swallow it down. Just like we had to swallow it down. Go ahead. Is there more?
Verse 6, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Exactly. That's why. That's why. Things that you people would never see. Things that would never even go on your news stations. Wickedness that you might be like, no, that doesn't happen. That's all fake. That's all fake. No, that wickedness. Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole land. Why do you think people are dying? Right? Everybody in the world has gotten accustomed to what? To death. Every day you hear somebody got hit or somebody did something like that. Guess what? That's not supposed to happen. People are supposed to live long lives, man.
Come on.
Go ahead.
It reads, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Why do you think these devils have an insurance company? Who owns the insurance companies? Why do you think they have that? Because they understand that what is sure, death is sure in this world. That business should be a business that doesn't even exist. But the reason why that business exists is because you never know. You might go down the street. Oh, damn. My dad died. Damn. We don't even have enough money to bury him. Good thing that he has insurance. Go ahead.
Verse 7, therefore saith the Lord Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
And that only deals with prophecy, right? Meaning that prophecy is going to start coming to pass. If the Most High is not holding his tongue, that means action time. That means it's time for this to happen, time for that to happen. Now we're in the time of what? The MOTB, which is a beautiful thing. The reason why the MOTB is a beautiful thing is because, first of all, the people who are in this world, they're proud. You know what makes them proud? Security. The most safest thing in this world is what? Money. Because what does the scripture say? Money is a defense. So money makes people feel secure. But guess what? All of that is going to be lost. Your jobs are going to be lost, and your financial system is going to go down the drain. You people won't know what to do. You won't know what to do. You've never seen people bug out until you see people lose everything.
That's right.
They said when people lose everything, they lose it. That's a saying. When people lose it, when people lose everything, they lose it. You won't be able to understand why are these people acting like this. Because they won't be able to fucking feed themselves. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? The majority of you people in the world, your power comes from money. You don't really have power. Go ahead.
Yeah. Your lifestyle, it changed right away, overnight.
Yes, overnight.
Right?
And most people are not equipped to deal with that.
And it reads, which they preferably commit, neither I will suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Hey, like I went to watch the movie Him. Complete garbage. Trash.
Garbage.
Trash.
I was going to watch it yesterday.
Complete garbage, but at the end of the day, they're showing all the ritualistic sacrifices that you got to do to get in there, right? But at the same time, they're normalizing that so much that people watching the movie are just like, we already know that. Nothing is being exposed. They're not exposing that. We already know that. That's old news. That's old news, man.
It reads, behold, the innocent and righteous blood cry unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Right, and that's, to be honest, that's really us right now. Right, that's to the brothers being on the highways and the byways, and we're crying, Lord, how long? How long? Hey, when you think we're having high holy days, you think we're happy? Our spirits are really crying. Right, because we have to send up the prayers, we have to get anointed and all of that. We have to pray for spiritual blessings. When brothers are praying for spiritual blessings, you think that they're praying for cars and houses? We're praying to be fucking delivered, man.
That's right.
Or we're praying for our brothers, man. Our brothers might be catching hell. We're praying for our brothers. What does that mean? We're praying for power. We're praying for the second covenant. We're praying for Yahweh Shah to come back.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Oh, that was it on that.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
Yeah. Revelation 13 and 15. Revelation 13 and 15. And you have power to give life to the image of the beast. The image of the beast should both speak, because that as many would not worship the image should be killed.
Yeah, and that power right now is legislation, right? In Canada, when the parliament is in a city or they're active, you see them with this gold rod. That staff is a scepter that represents power. Unless that scepter is brought in, they don't do anything, because that scepter is what represents power. Right? So right now, that legislative body has power. Once they pass something, or they pass and it's now in law, that's power. But they also have military power, right? Where they can enact something, and if you people don't do it, they can send in the military. And now you have to do it, right? And that's the same thing that's going to happen with the MOTB. They're going to pass it by law, and if you people don't do it, they're going to send in the military to enforce the law.
Caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand
And it's not going to be a suggestion. That to receive that mark is not going to be a suggestion. It's going to be mandatory. Go ahead.
People already have it right now.
Yep.
Like voluntarily, inserting the RFID chip in their flesh.
That's right.
Mhm.
Or Elon Musk is the
Yeah.
Neuralink.
Neuralink.
Heard 50,000 already have that.
The Neuralink. Yep, that's right. Correct.
I believe it's Denmark or
Sweden.
they have the chip.
Yeah, they do.
years ago.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah.
Yeah, cashless already.
Mm-hmm.
To receive a mark in their right hand.
Most of China. Most of China. China doesn't even really accept cash. Hey, Google that for us. Google how much cash. There's a way to put it. How much cash does China have? Or cash versus card. Like how much cash are they still spending? Or cash in circulation in China? Go ahead.
And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Yeah, and this is going into your international banking elites, the people that actually own everything, right? They own the land, they own all the resources,
Yep.
right? You people are nobodies, even the presidents.
That's right.
Your kings are nobody, your queens are nobody.
That's right.
The kings and queens can't even surpass a watch out.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark.
Yeah, because they have the whole world in debt.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the whole world is already indebted to them, which means that they have all the power. The borrower is servant unto the lender. Who's the lender? The money changers. Who are the money changers? We know. Go ahead.
Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Yeah, which is going into their barcode system. It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's right here.
Yep.
Going into their barcode system. It started with this. Now they have the new one. This is the UPC.
Barcode.
UPC is still around,
Mhm.
but they upgraded it to the barcode.
Yeah.
The
QR code.
QR code.
Mm-hmm.
And the QR code is the same exact thing.
Yep.
No difference. It's just a stylized.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that it is, but it's still the same 666B system, which started from the UPC.
Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding talk the number of the beast, or the number of a man. And his number is 636.
Yeah, and it's the man that is talking about is you, the Caucasian man. That's who he's talking about, the people that are in power.
So it says that 70 to 80% they use mobile
Wow.
in China.
Wow. So only 20. That's only 20% of the population right now is in cash.
Mhm.
38% already on digital, man.
Mhm.
That's a small, minute
Gone.
portion, man. And they already have the credit system set up here.
Mhm.
If you're a good person or you're
Yes.
not a good person.
Mhm.
Social credit score.
Yep.
And I believe in Kenya, they're certain.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Over there in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. And they're
Mm-hmm.
going to do it soon, too, if you have a newborn.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to want to put that chip in your children.
You can't leave the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me bring this out because we're going into the MO TV. This is the Bocas Iraq. Bocas Iraq 2 and 1. That is sword for temptation. And that's one of those things right there. You're being tempted right now because a few years ago, when they brought the Beetlejuice, you wouldn't be able to do anything. You're able to go to the movies, you're able to go out, fly. So this is the perfect key to be implemented.
Yeah, you won't to have access to your home, especially if you live in a smart home. They're going to want to know if you have the RFID chip.
Mm-hmm.
So what portion of that time that basically that we're going to be outcasts of society and we're going to be on the street, basically, right?
Most.
You're not even allowed to have sex.
Mhm.
Really and truly.
Every home, man. You pass by 10 homes, 7 of them have the doorbell cam.
Oh, yeah.
You got a cam in front of their house.
Yeah.
It's up into the clouds.
Yeah.
You know, you ring a bell to do a delivery. The man answers, yeah, I'm not at home. I'm looking at you from work.
Yeah. Yeah, Khan.
And they said all those ring cameras are hackable.
Yes.
People are hacking them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Verse 2, say thy heart aright and constantly endure and make no haste in time of trouble. Shalom. Verse 3,
He said, make no haste in time of trouble. Words are lit. We're going where that number. But it's stable. You know, Isaiah 33:6. You know, they're not going to bug out because of the collapsing society.
Uh-huh.
You know, the men of the Lord have already detached them. Right? You see things go left, and these people out here, they're ready to off themselves, the children, the dog. They're ready to drown their pets. You know?
Yeah.
Running to Walmart, making news. You know? A man runs into Walmart and deletes everybody and himself.
Yeah, Khan.
You know?
Verse 3, and to add to your point, people don't want to go what they went through 5 years ago, you know, because they were unhappy. Who wants to be at home, locked up? They'll take it.
Yeah, they said you know what, the suicides went up, depression
Went up. Yeah,
mental
Khan.
health.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It was a bad time for the world.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't cope.
Verse 3, cleave unto him and depart no away, that thou mayest be increased at the last day, at the last end.
Hey, that's why the Most High said, I'll send you a comforter. Because we needed the comforter. If we never had the comforter, right, which is through this gospel, which is really and truly the Rakak Kodash, right, we would be done too, right? But we deal with a lot. So the Rakak Kodash, right, that comforter, it comforts us, right, to know that we have hope. So then we put our trust and our hope in something that's for sure. You people put your trust and hope in something that's unsure, something that we already know what's going to happen. Go ahead.
The brother sent me a quote, love not the word, and you won't be disappointed.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The backstory to that was people were complaining about in the UK. They were complaining about the Vibes Cartel concert,
Yeah.
right? Eve and whoever that went. But
Yeah.
if you didn't love the world, you wouldn't be disappointed.
Yeah, and you would know that everybody's just doing a money grab.
That's right.
Everybody.
And they're tired of a lot of those entertainers with the 5 stars.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of shows, but they're fucking tired.
Yeah, exactly. They're just resources.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee.
So it's not yet. Sister's on the record of saying he don't care about his visa.
Yeah.
I heard him say that.
Because he came to Toronto and he sang one of the songs. Like not apologize to no
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't give a fuck. He will go to Jamaica. He will go to Jamaica and make his money still.
He could make his money in Africa.
Africa, he does his dub play.
Yeah.
Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take carefully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Yeah, lower state, man. You know, and everyone in this church, right? The men of the Lord that are prophesying, and the sincere body believers, they're catching hell, man. You know, tune into their walk. Nobody, we're not all catching the same hell. We're catching a hell. Tune into our own, specific for us, right? So we just throw up prayers, give me the strength to do it. You know, we may do a fast, you know, and we keep it moving.
But as a whole, like we're all going to be persecuted and we're all going to go through hell because Esau is going to bring in this new.
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him.
Yes, scripture saying what was written at 4 times. You know, some of the men of the Lord are going to get caught up in some of these camps, internment camps. You know, it's going to be played in front of you. You were saying this. What sayest thou now? Right? We're just going to rely on the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai.
Or they might have the AI of you saying something and it wasn't even you, but they have your voice.
Mm-hmm.
So Esau's gonna use that, you know, he's gonna use his technology against us.
Your family will turn against you. You know, I can't believe you did that. It's all over television. What about the children?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That might be a man's weak moment.
Yep.
Some man will just say, "Yo, it is what it is." All this shit, you know.
Verse 7, ye that fear the Lord Yahweh, wait for his mercy, and go no outside, lest you fall. Verse 8, ye that fear the Lord Yahweh.
Psalms 23, because we live in a valley of a shadow of death. So you fallen, if you're of the elect, it's just going to be Ecclesiastes, where it says a righteous man falleth and get back up. But the majority of people in the world, they fall to their death, and they fall to their destruction. And this is the valley of death. Man. This is a low place, man. It's easy to slip here, man. That's why DMX said what he said. Slipping, falling, can't get up. Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 8.
That man in Dallas got up that morning, brushed his teeth, prayed to his Hindu gods or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Went to work, got to beef with one of his employees, and the man beheaded him.
Yep.
Damn.
He didn't know he was going to pierce that day.
Yep.
You know? He may have been Jake. You don't know.
Yep.
See? You know, he's praying the Hindu God.
Good.
You know? He may be a heathenist, but just back up. Zapan said, man, these people, when they fall in the valley of the shadow of death.
Damn. Like that.
Verse 8. Verse 8. You that fear the Lord Yahweh, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Verse 9. You that fear the Lord Yahweh, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy.
And for you Christians, that's rulership. Everlasting joy and mercy is rulership, man, under that second covenant. That's all that it is. It's always been the same. You people think you can break prophecy? Nobody can break prophecy. Right? It was rulership under what? Under the first covenant, which was animal atonement, sacrifices and stuff like that. And then the second covenant, Shalom. And under the second covenant, the brothers are going to be perfect. All priests under that second covenant, man, under that order of Melchizedek. Then a brother is going to be able to be a priest in his own home. That's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. You don't know how it's going to please Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to have the whole house of Israel being priests, literally praising him, man. That's going to be amazing, man. Wow.
I watched a video in the week, you know, a worldly, one of the performances, one of the reggae artists, and the man's on stage performing. Everyone in the crowd had their phones up with the lights up. Everybody was singing along with him. And I read the comments. One of the comments was, "What if all these people praise God the same way they're praising this
Yep.
Right?
True.
Yep. Well, the scripture says that if we all turn to the east, praising Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the kingdom would be destroyed that very day, that very hour. That's how much power is into what you're, just to prove what you're saying is true.
Yeah, that was it on that.
Revelation 2 and 10.
Which is why the power of the Edomite has always been what? Divide and conquer. It's always been that. It's always been divide and conquer.
Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you the life.
Yeah, persecution is coming. You know, AI is going to be used. Esau's lettered agents, predictive programming, MK Ultra, his lettered agents, his FBI's and CIA's, they're gonna doctor things. You know, look at this thing that just went down. All kinds of news is coming out, but all us with spiritual self know that things were orchestrated and planned. What they do with the men of the Lord and demonize the truth. They're a hate group. That's going to be a word that comes out. They're a hate group, right? They're calling for the God for God. We're watching our words right now. That this AI thing it's scouring the internet.
Yes.
6 seconds.
That Satan should get a weapon of us for real. He's they're trying to catch snippet, right? And like they're gonna try to have the advantage over us, put us in prison.
Hey, and a part of that scheme was what happened with that guy, Churn. You know that guy. And the reason why that was a scheme is because they thought we would have jumped on the bandwagon. We'll never jump on none of you people's bandwagons. You people can't catch us slipping, man.
It was like last week, right?
Exactly.
No, that we weren't here.
No, but yeah, we weren't here for that either. I'm just talking about that man that got deleted on TV. They thought we were gonna jump on and be like, you know, no, we don't talk like that anymore, man. You people are you're old news. We don't care about this letter group with 3 Ks. We don't care about you white supremacists. We don't care. There's a fuck. Do what you gotta do, man. We don't care, man. Think we're gonna make a video directed towards you? Fuck you, man. People have no power, man. People are, and if you people even understand the truth, his woman, she activated everybody else. So really and truly, the programming went to her. He was probably just her little minion. He was probably her. She's the handler.
That's right.
She's the handler. Because now she's the one that's speaking, and she's speaking even more boldly than him. He's never spoken as boldly as her. And all they're going to check it up to her, she's just a grieving wife. You'll be surprised, man. These women devils are more devilish than the male devils sometimes, man.
A quick piece,
Yeah, bring it up.
This is 2 Ezra 9:13. And therefore be thou not curious, how the ungodly shall be punished, and when but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. Not you don't care about these other nations, you know, the ones that get deleted in judgment. Focus on the word of Yahweh and you know, and be elect, get ready for the times to come. We don't care about, you know, which celebrity dies or that's all judgment from Yahweh Shemel. Whether Esau's, you know, pulling the strings or whether
Hey, because all those things could be a sleight of hand. So when something happens, you never focus on what happens. Focus on seeing if something else is. That shot over there might be just to distract everybody. And then what's really going on is over here. Everybody's rushing over here. So you never get distracted by what's going on. What's going on is always the distraction.
Yeah, it's alright. You watch that movie, her movie going that Right the Dog.
That's a really good movie.
Where they basically show you what they do in Hollywood. And they do their their political
rituals.
stuff. But like a green screen, and it looks like something was really happening. I think it was a false image. You know, it didn't even happen.
It didn't even happen.
You know? Right. Like, you know, that's Hollywood, man.
Now, right there's predictive programming. They're showing you how many years ago. Right now, the AI is so good, it'll do something. These PR guys out here will be convinced.
Yo, right now, like there's an app that you could download, and you could take a picture, and then it has your image in it.
Bro, there's an AI girl. She just signed a multi-million
Yes.
dollar contract.
Yep.
She's not even
Yeah.
real.
James.
She's fake.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
some brothers that know that she took one.
Yeah.
Started
Yeah.
AI OnlyFans.
Mhm.
Started AI everything.
Yeah.
Put up some fucking OnlyFans. It's real.
And
These
that's
guys are falling in love with these
Yes.
things.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they have the deep fake too. What they're using deep fake, so it's not even like they have it's wicked.
you see how you see how Isa in that movie make you believe one thing. That's how he's gonna deceive the whole world with Project Blue Beam,
Exactly.
right? Because you're gonna see an image, but you're gonna say, "Oh, this is Jesus,"
Yeah, correct.
right?
Correct.
So he's gonna do that. I'm sure he has the power to do that right now, right?
That's right. And the fuck Christians are running the street with candle lights.
Mm-hmm.
Vigil. Oh,
Yeah.
he's returned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Dummy.
When you see how that white guy that's fake.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
he's gonna come and he's gonna say,
Yeah.
"You Israelite, long flowing blonde hair,"
Nice.
and then they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful."
Nice.
Even though
Pretty.
blonde hair is a freaking leprosy.
Leprosy.
God damn, man. So you know these Christians are bugged up.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even know that scripture. They don't even know that blonde hair is a curse.
Mhm.
It's leprosy of the scalp. That thing should even be in your church. That image of people that look like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like the image too, right? That whole there's some olive.
Yeah, olive.
And that's not the color.
They're right.
That's not the color of all black olives or the dark olives. And then also green, because green was synonymous with so-called black men. It was synonymous with what? With being fertile. Green represents fertility. The green man, when you go back to Egypt, you'll see a lot of different pharaohs or different gods that are painted green. It just represents their fertility. That's it. It doesn't represent translucent skin where you can see your blood. That's different. Go ahead.
It's in Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
And you people are mourning even with your weather. The weather is completely off because of who? Because of the wicked, man.
Right now, these people are mourning. Esau's, they're rioting right now all over the world.
Oh yeah.
Esau's upset, man.
Hey, the teachers, the college teachers are striking.
Here in campus?
Yeah, tickets everywhere.
Yeah.
Can't
Can't get into the school.
Can't.
They got the fire up.
That's right.
Pylons.
Yep.
You know, upwards of people. Beautiful. You know, all over money and being overworked.
That's
And the
right.
system is wicked.
The system's wicked.
So I mean, like a lot of people that's going to school, they're like with their college tuition or their university tuition, it's gonna, it's gonna set them back. It's gonna set them back because they don't go to school like within the next couple of months or by the next semester. So it's gonna set them back.
Fucking guy.
So that's
Which guy? Why?
People want to get in the workforce and make money. So now they're set back on their graduation goals. You know, their carnal goals.
There you go. You know why?
Ecclesiastes 12 or Sirach 11.
Go ahead.
Sirach 11. Sirach Ecclesiastes 10 and 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a good man is well ordered. As a judge of people is himself, so are his officers. What manner of the ruler of the city is, so
Yeah, and
are
the top judge in the United States right now is a damn degenerate, right? He was up on charges, right? Not charges. He shouldn't even be a leader. He's a degenerate. He's actually caught up in an international scandal that has to do with child, you know what? And this is who you people are following. This is your leader. Your leader is caught up in an international scandal of trafficking of you know what.
and there's a lot of politics the people is himself, so are his officers.
Jeez.
What manner of the ruler of the city
Which
is,
means that everybody that's in that White House or part of that system, they're all you know what. All of you. Because every single one of you have voted to keep that file closed. Why?
Right. I remember last year the video went viral of those two grown men being mosed in the Congress office. It went viral. Two men were being mosed, like in the office on the table, man. They were in Congress having moism. Two grown men.
Hey,
It went viral.
I remember what that place is. That's supposed to be a place of ethics, of laws.
Yeah. Right.
degenerates.
But that we know what it is because their Capitol Hill goes back to Rome.
We're in Rome all over.
And we're in Rome all over again. When in Rome, do us the Romans.
And you know that DC was also known as Rome as well. In the 1600s, Washington DC was actually known as Rome. So that we're in Rome. Rome over there in Italy, and then Rome over in America. And unwise king destroyed his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be happy.
And the people are destroyed. The people have been destroyed through all their different movements that have told women that they're equal to men. So that feminist movement that ruined the people, then you ruin the people by turning them into you know what alternative lifestyle. So you people are ruined.
Drugs.
The water.
Every time I drive I live in Niagara, so when I come, I go on the QEW, big cannabis. You can smell their cannabis. Also,
Hey, type in Ashar. Type in what's the number one selling pizza. What's the number one selling pizza in the world? And type in what's the number one selling burger, toppings and all of that.
yes.
Because it should come back and say pepperoni pizza, and it should come back and say bacon. Those are the top selling foods in the world. So you people are destroyed. And then you're wondering, oh, why am I fucking my fat and obese? Because you're having a Coke and a pepperoni pizza. When I was a kid, we did an experiment with pork and a Coca-Cola. And we seen maggots come out, man. It was freaking disgusting, man. And that's what you people eat every day. That's a kid's meal. That's a kid's meal. Back when I was a kid, it was just $1.75. You got a pizza and a Coke.
I heard that Donald Trump, that he drinks a lot of soda, a lot of Coca-Cola, and he eats a lot of McDonald's.
Yeah, he probably does. Mr. Orange Man.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for him to send back his only begotten. Because really and truly, our rulership starts with him. Right? He has to come back and put the enemies down. In this history, in this time, we don't have to lift a finger. We don't have to prepare anything. Even though we're going to have because remember, what's being built up? The house of David. In the house of David, you have a lot of warriors, but none of the warriors are going to be activated. It's only going to be through Yahushua and the angels, man, which is a beautiful thing.
Remember, he said that he's the Alpha and Omega.
Damn.
He's going to be the end. He's going to be the end and the beginning.
Damn. Which, yeah, exactly. Going all the way back to Adam. Right? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
In the hand of Yahweh is the prosperity of man, and upon the person.
Hey, did it come up?
It says pepperoni pizza.
Thank you. I didn't need to ask because I already know. I already know because even when I want a slice, I might go to the store and every time pepperoni's there,
Yeah.
pepperoni's there. Oh, the cheese is. Oh, sorry, we never made cheese. Sorry, we didn't do cheese. Sorry. Con.
Bacon. Yeah.
Yeah, and they use the actors or the musicians
Mhm.
to go push, like their burger, like the Scotty burger with that rapper, like Travis Scott. Yeah, the Travis Scott burger and all this.
That shows you that's the same people who Esau, you Edomites have an infatuation with pork,
Yep.
right? That's a top unclean
Bees.
fucking animal. That's the vacuum of the earth. They're good animals. I like pigs. They're smart.
Yep.
Beware man, for the people. You don't tell them either.
Nope.
But they're smart animals.
Mhm.
They're very vital for if you have a farm. They'll eat up all the garbage.
That's right.
I think they use them in Italy to find the mushrooms, very specific expensive mushrooms. They use the pig to find them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but our people,
And they know they're gonna die too. That's why they scream. There's a scream to them when
Mhm.
they're about to die. Right?
Mhm.
They know even before they're killing them. That's why if you ever heard a pig farm,
Mm. yeah.
loud, man, loud.
Yeah.
I remember because in Jamaica I chased
Yeah.
the baby, but the scream alerted the mom,
Yeah.
and the mom came back to kill us. We nearly died.
and they're big.
Yep.
Yeah, we nearly died. Me and my cousin.
They're like they're big.
Yo, the mom came out of nowhere. Yo, me and my cousin had to book it, bro. Holy, bro, fast.
That goes into like in the ancient times when we read the Maccabees, they forced you to eat swine,
Mm.
right? And then it was so important that they had that man, I think it was Eleazar, the priest. He was now you don't have to eat the pork, but it will make it look like pork,
Mhm.
but it'll be like a lawful food,
Mhm.
but do it in front of the people pretty much,
Mhm.
right? And he didn't want to do it. Right, because that's the image. They wanted to push that.
Mhm.
It's the same thing today.
Same thing.
The Grecians.
Mhm.
Ciroc, 10 and 8. Righteous healing, injuries, and rich gut of their civilization. That's why I said that Esau, the end of the world, you're going to be
Beginning of it, that following.
Mhm.
So, approaching the transitional world.
That's right.
The elect, the 1/3, is going to have the power of the earth all over again. Right? And we're going to get back the tree of life.
That's right. And we're already practicing it. We're going to be practicing it tomorrow, right? Because those things are very vital, man. Those things are very important, man. High holy days, right? We got the Day of Atonement coming up. That Day of Atonement is so important because that the Most High is giving us an out to say, okay, here, put all your sins into this one day, man. That's amazing, man. Atone for your sins. Yeah, no food, no water, 24 hours. That's serious, man.
And it's good too because you know that you get to purge off all the flesh,
Mm-hmm.
and you can get more spiritual.
And it repairs.
Yeah.
Repairs a lot of the different tissues in your body, cells.
Yeah, hyper speeds the process because the water either. So your body's like, no, it has to really work. It has time to work.
Wow.
To clean up. Because it's not even filtering water. The gels are
And it aids in something a lot of people don't do in this world, which is digestion.
Mhm.
Digestion in this world is terrible, man. That's why so much people suffer from something known as heartburn, man. Indigestion, heartburn, indigestion, diarrhea.
That's not far
Yo,
from
when
here.
stuff like that shouldn't be happening,
Mm-mm.
that means you're off.
Poison.
Yeah, when you're like, oh shoot, I haven't used the bathroom in 3 days. You know, fuck. I fucked up somewhere, man.
Mhm.
So rock. Ecclesiastes 36 and 26. Principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of grape,
Yep.
Yep. And it said iron. It didn't say oil and petroleum. Right? It's a natural thing. You know,
Have like a cast
there's
iron.
so much shit. That, you know, even the cutting boards.
Yeah.
They already showed you that the wooden ones, if you dry them out for 2 days, all the bacteria die. But on the plastic one, they don't die.
No way.
Yeah,
And it makes sense because it goes in. Like I see it. It's true. It's true.
But everything is plastic. Ziploc, everything.
Yeah.
All these fucking things. is
True.
plastic.
True.
Yeah, like GMO food.
Yep.
Like you can't go, like find grapes like that, no? Because the grapes are seedless.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get, rotten
Yeah, grapes. I was talking to my woman this week. And on the grapes, the ingredients, grapes and sulfites, right? So I'm telling her, see this grapes, there's no so we looked up sulfites, and it says in next to most all cases, the sulfites are added. Right? Even all the wines we drink.
Yeah.
That's what it says. That's what and it makes a noise like that goes through, and it helps for like if people get allergies, dry throat after we drink wine, sinus reaction.
Yes.
That's all from sulfates. That's your immune system.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but that's preservative. Wine is like after you said. Again, she had nothing to say after.
Hey, man, that sounds like you got a yummy. And she don't remember seeded grapes. She's
Right. They have the audacity to call it organic seeds. Sell it for $9.90.
Yo, bro.
You know?
Yo,
99.
and they flavor that.
Right, yeah.
You can't make these seeds. That's unlawful.
That's unlawful.
Right? So certain fruits that are created by right, they're the result of mixing ingredients.
Didn't they say broccoli is? I think they said broccoli is a hybrid. Cauliflower as well.
It's in the law already. It tells you you're supposed to define peaches, you set it apart from the water. Set apart everything. Right?
Everything likes their own kind.
Yep. That's right. That starts with nature.
Damn.
Oh yeah, Ezekiel 4:13. The Lord said, "Even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I have driven them."
Defiled bread, man. Why the hell we got microplastics in our testes?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's like like you're like the testosterone is down, because people are drinking the plastic water, everything is fucked up. So like,
Right.
when I have sex now, like you have like like the function, or you're like a one, and then you have to do the round two, to try to make it up. It's bullshit, man.
That's right. That's right.
Ezekiel 4:13. Ezekiel 4:13.
And then they have your prostate off as well. You're backed up, a whole bunch of things going on with men's prostates. This place is completely defiled. And your prostate's off as well due to the toilet paper. The toilet paper is toxic.
Yep.
In RT News, they had an article like back in 2015. They said that pretty much city pollution caused diabetes. Because you inhale the pollutants in the air, it goes into your pancreas and affects your pancreas.
Yeah, they're doing it every day. Every day we're walking down the street. Yeah,
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, about 10 years ago. Yeah, so imagine now, because when you're walking down the street and you see the trail is like,
Israel's a whole different thing. It said that it can cause your pancreas to stop producing insulin. Which is the
Insulin.
most dangerous type of diabetes. It's type 1 diabetes. You're better off with type 2. You still have your insulin insensitive, right? And your body doesn't produce that insulin very well, but it still produces it. But once your pancreas stops producing, you need those $600 shots.
Holy fuck.
Those insulin shots.
Yes.
Or else you're gonna die. You're gonna die. The body can't produce insulin. That means it can't absorb glucose.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
that's when the glucose
The swelling.
Diabetes, right? A lot of our people have this diabetes.
Yeah. And that's just what the reason.
Water.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Gotta
Then,
get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
then said I, Lord, power, behold, my soul hath not been polluted. For from my youth up, even till now, have I not eaten of that which died on the shelf, of his torn in pieces, neither came their abominable flesh into my mouth.
How much food do you think Amalek puts on the shelves that fits that has died by itself?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, my gosh.
When you go to McDonald's, you know, like that guy, that rabbi, I'm not gonna say his name, but he talks about like what they do, you know, for the McDonald's, the fucking fast food.
Hey, they did a bunch of undercover stories. They did the one with chickens and they did the one with cows. They said they brutalized those cows so bad that sometimes they die, right? And then the meat still gets sold.
Yep.
The chicken, they swell them up so much
Yep.
that their legs break.
Yep.
Like, oh,
People are wicked.
Mhm.
They run around and just sit there.
they just
until
sit there all
die.
day. Like,
Yep.
yo,
I think their lifespan is like 3 weeks, 21 days.
bro, that's wicked, man.
Swell up and then they die. And then remember the pink slime?
Oh, yeah,
Chicken
God.
nuggets
Oh,
aren't even
my
real. It's
God.
not even chicken nuggets. Everything. It's a pink slime that they have, and then they cook
They
it up.
ran
They
all
grind up
together.
everything, bone,
And the
everything.
fries too. It's not even real fries.
Yeah.
It might taste good. Yeah. Eat some McDonald's fries. And you shouldn't be eating them damn McDonald's, man.
Oh, and by the way, the original McDonald's the fries used to be real. They used to cook it in lard.
The
Oh, that's why it tastes
towel,
good.
towel.
And it was just fries and salt. So now you just look at the ingredients. It's
Enough.
you know.
Yeah, wicked. Yeah, so that's
I didn't know they put up the ingredients. I thought they had that on. Yeah, God. I thought they were hiding that.
And then he said unto me, Lo, I have given thee cow dung for man dung, and thou shalt
And that's
prepare.
not even funny because guess what? I love corn, but we haven't eaten real corn in years, decades. Corn has been gone. That was the first thing that they introduced. And that's gone.
McDonald's it says potatoes, canola oil, soybean oil, hydrogenated soybean oil, which hydrogenated means oil.
40%.
That's a carcinogen.
Person. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Pretty much hydrogenated it's like a high level oil changes chemistry. Right?
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? You fucking damn devil. Are you drunk? Are you high?
Right? It says
He's
canola
high
oil,
on life. That's East Coast
soybean
world.
oil, hydrogenated soybean oil, dextrose, sugar for color, sodium acid, pyrophosphate. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But it says it keeps fries from going gray.
What?
And then,
Bro, I've never seen fries go gray. So what are they talking about?
then in the US, they also add natural beef flavor,
Beef.
which the flavoring of natural things it can be nasty.
Yes.
Exactly. Vanilla. Like you said for vanilla.
Yes.
The rectum of
The beaver? Beaver, yeah. He has a lot of time in his hands to go.
Yeah, so that's crazy. Yeah, fries are not supposed to have those ingredients.
Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of the bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care. Also, when you go to the grocery store, you want to buy your juice or your milk and all these things. Like you have to go to them for everything. Like we're not self-sufficient.
Yeah, here in Toronto, the Westons, they own all our food. They control the food supplies of Canada, the Westons.
And they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment.
That's rations.
Wow.
Rationing up.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just get by.
Especially right now, like if you have a family, you're spending a couple $100 every year. If you have a big family, and the inflation, so everything's going up.
That's why, like, when you think about it, it costs at least $100 a day to live in the world, just like buying things, right? Because when you go inside, you're spending.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because yeah, the majority of these people, they wake up in the morning, whether construction workers or whatever, $20 cigarettes, $2 for their timmies or $5 for their timmies, whatever. That's just the morning. Like the brother said, they go to gas, right? That's $80 right there.
Yep.
You need to buy lunch.
Yeah. They go to the check mark or whatever. And they spend at least $80 to $100.
Easy. And the majority of them, they finish a pack of it.
Yep.
They finish that pack of cigarettes for that day, and they got to get a new one tomorrow.
Liquor store.
Then they have to go to the cannabis dispensary.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
cannabis dispensary is all over Ontario.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Like I live in Niagara, and there's like a bank. The CIBC right there. It's like right beside the cannabis fucking dispensary. Mushrooms.
Oh yeah, the shoots runs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't they do it in the States right now that if you don't have enough money, you can pay layaway? You can pay in installments.
Oh yeah.
Food, groceries.
It's like that right now. Because, I do stuff at night. And the guy want me to squad them. I told him I can't do that.
Can't do that, bro.
We got feet, like we have family together.
Chat says it's about $74 a day. For one person in Ontario, excluding rent. Rent is utilities in a lot of states daily past dues.
And then right now, if you want to live in an apartment, a one bedroom is 18 to over $2,500.
Easy.
Yep.
A two bedroom over $3,000 in Ontario. There, that's a lot of money. That's why there's so many people on the street homeless. Because some of them aren't addicts, like they just fucking homeless. They crashed out and then they become addicts. Yeah, they crash out.
A lot of people become addicts. Yeah, a lot of people are broken out. Yeah, kind of. It's easy to become an addict.
Yeah.
Very, very easy.
I just did some quick math. So minimum wage is what, $17, right?
Yep.
5 hours of work at minimum wage is $85. So it takes you 5 hours to make $85. The elder just said $74 average a day, not including renting, right? So now I got $5 hours, $85. You only have 3 more hours left in the day to work. Bullshit. Yo, that absolutely.
That's an absolute.
You know what?
Go ahead.
They didn't include that.
Yep.
That's just the cost of life.
Mm-hmm.
What about paying off debt?
Yeah.
School loan.
Mhm.
This girl that I know, $150,000 in debt just from school, and that's life.
And she's underwater. She can't even see the end of that now. Back into the dispensary, all I see is Edomites running in there.
Yeah. I see them. Man.
Go ahead.
I see some of them right by the LCBO, and they want, they're asking for money.
Running in there.
They're wicked.
Hey, they need it now. They need it now. That's why they keep making things so accessible. That's why the alcohol is in the grocery stores now and in the convenience stores. and people needed it.
Yeah.
They needed it to be right there. Makes them feel better. Their day is done. I see people in this Petro Canada right by where I'm at. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
I didn't know that.
Eat it.
I went there
Eat it
like,
out. Eat it out. I'm like,
since
it's
when?
worth
And
it.
then now there's a worker need with the food and drinks right now. So they're getting rid of like the people who do certain hustles.
And what happened in 2020 kind of like pushed that type of stuff, right? Because with all the stores closing, I remember like really cool Doug Ford. That's how he was push those type of things with the convenience stores. A lot of more accessible because in 2020, everyone could only go to the one spot.
Yeah.
And then with what was going on with the orders and the strikes, now you can get this. Now you can get it anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I saw even like this week, like 11 a.m., 10:30 in the morning, buying a tall boy 6-pack in Esso.
Oh shit!
Bought that and ran outside with it, man. Like he was happy. It was like 11:30, 10:45, 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, he's ready.
I went to buy my liquor store things at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Line up.
15 minutes. Go in, the guy gets a 2.6 of no, bigger one.
The 1.14.
Captain Morgan Way.
Yeah.
Man's red already.
Yeah.
Drinking from the night before.
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah, some of them are on drugs, so they don't even sleep.
And that's why this truth is beautiful, man.
Yeah.
This truth is our medicine.
Bring this out.
They're destined for what? For destruction. But right now they're plagued in the mind.
Yeah.
There's some drugs, I think they're on the French now, where it has
Yep.
like this, and all that. They can't
You
Mm-hmm.
put it up to the guy. Shabbat, you put up the
Yeah.
Also, you in Scarborough.
It's actually it was further east.
Yeah, well,
Oh, sure.
yeah, I see them right there. Yeah, well, you know, like those I'm going to start doing anytime I'm out there, I'm going to take the photo. I'm going to send it to you guys.
Another
Yeah.
They're hurt, man.
It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's so when you put it.
For an order, right? And well, 20 minutes later, he snaps out of it, comes over with a cigarette.
Yo.
Micah 2 and 10. Arise, ye, and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It should destroy you.
See how 2020 your brothers are talking about? That was witchcraft. That was 6 feet and all that shit. They were doing.
Mhm.
That's all ceremonies. So they were pushing heavy demons, and now you see the result too.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Sorcery.
Yeah.
Exactly.
From 20,
Right.
you know, when we used to prophesy, it was
wasn't
just
bad,
getting
yeah.
back.
It wasn't
was
bad,
just-
yeah.
it was just getting back.
Yeah, it
Across
wasn't-
the street.
It wasn't bad.
Remember
That
across
was
the street?
Yeah.
Right? Right at the end, 2019, remember, a lot of them were out there.
The
Right.
rats in
Yeah.
the station.
You know what? I used to go to Gary sometime, and Gary